Hello and welcome to this video in which I will be reacting to Doomsday Blue by Bambie live for the first time.
A disclaimer. I hadn't addressed this before because I had hoped that the EBU would come to the correct decision by now, but since they have not, I do need to address it myself. Israel should not be allowed to participate at the Eurovision Song Contest 2024. If Russia hadn't been banned in 2022, maybe we'd be having a different conversation right now, and on a personal note, maybe Eurovision wouldn't have become such an important part of my life, but this is the reality that we are living in, so this is the conversation that we are having. Regardless of what you think of the current atrocities happening in Gaza, intentionally cutting off other people's access to food, water, and electricity is abhorrent, not to mention the act of killing. If you think governments and broadcasters should be considered as separate entities, consider the situation with Russia again. There is a video explaining why Israel shouldn't be allowed to participate linked in the description, and the creator also calls to action about what you can do yourself. Please watch that video and do something. Further resources are also listed as and when they become relevant. I'll stop talking about this when it stops being relevant.
I am attempting to do this in one take, so apologies for any stumblings over my words. I currently have a visitor, which is also why I'm outside. I don't want to disrupt them. And I did place this song originally in my last place when I was ranking the songs for Eurosong 2024, but I did also say that this could be elevated by staging, and we'll see where it lands, because this person seems very cool based on their Instagram. But I'm very excited to hear this performance live, and I'll just get right on with the reaction. And it's starting now. Ooh, creepy laugh, okay. Mmm. It's going good so far. It's going well. Doesn't seem to have missed a note yet either. It's definitely a risk for Ireland. I'm so excited that they're actually finally taking a risk. No idea if it'll pay off. It's way too early to say that, but... I love how the lighting changes between different parts of the song. That's very effective. And these two creepy figures are also obviously effective. I wonder how that would get translated to Malmö. Whether there'll be more of them, or they'll be similar. Well, the song, I definitely like the song a lot more now that I can see a performance going with it. And having the lighting change. Because hearing only the audio, I could not connect to the song at all. Now I can kind of see the vision. It seems to be a very professional performance, so I'm very impressed. Okay, and what are we gonna do for the breakdown? Okay. I feel like maybe there could be a bit more happening on stage for this bit in Malmö. Okay, there we go, there's a bit of a dance. Wow. That's a pretty powerful ending, but I think it would need to be slightly elevated for Malmö. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I am so shocked that this is what Ireland chose. I thought, from what I've heard, that like grannies vote in Eurosong mostly, but maybe some fans went to vote in hordes, who knows. But I genuinely am very excited that Ireland is taking a risk. That's very good for them for their long-term strategy. Obviously, the long-term strategy is near non-existent because they always just put it onto the Late Late Show, but the pre-selection for Eurovision. But this is a step in the right direction, at least, and I think for now the song will have to go in my 5th place, so last for right now. But I can definitely see how it could grow on me with more lessons, more watches of the performance, and just more interaction with it, because it's really far away from the stuff I listen to. I like very classic rock in bands, and that's kind of where I'm comfy in musically. But I'm very excited about this anyway, and I love variety in Eurovision. That's always necessary, so everyone can find their own favourite, and I'm very excited that Ireland is taking a risk, genuinely. The performance, as I was saying throughout watching it, definitely elevates the song for me. I can't imagine that it will get worse for Malmo. I imagine it only get better, so that's very exciting, and I'm glad that the performance has elevated it for me because it was my last place when I only listened to the studio versions. I will, out of curiosity, watch the other performances for myself, but those won't become videos. So these are my thoughts on Doomsday Blue by Bambie Live, my first reaction to that. Thank you ever so much for watching this video. I really do hope that you enjoyed it, that you got something out of it. Maybe I'll see you in the next one, whenever that shows up on your feed. Bye! This means there'll be no things to cut away to at the end of the video because it's meant to be one take. Ooh, exciting.